here again with Theodore. For this video, we're going to be working on Come When Called. Now, come when called is really, really important for our puppies. We want to make sure that they stay safe. So if Theodore accidentally got off his leash when you guys are out on the beach and he starts running, you want to make sure when you call his name, he's going to come immediately back to you. We don't ever want to have that position where he's not going to come when he's called, okay? So when I do Come When Called, what I like to do is I call their name super, super loud. I like to have a bright, happy voice, nice and high up, Theodore! And then I also like to get down on my knees. That way I'm kind of in his eyesight, and I either pat my legs or I clap my hands, and that way I can kind of get his attention. You want to make sure that you have a happy voice, because what kind of puppy would want to come to us if they had a sad voice? Or even for men, what I like to tell you to do is to kind of sound like a girl, because men have a tendency, well, we all have a tendency when we get angry, we lower our voice. So when we get mad, we go, Theodore. And we don't want him to have to associate that with coming to us. We don't want to think he's in trouble. So have a nice, happy, high-pitched voice, and then call him over, okay? Theodore! Come here, buddy. Come here. Theodore, come here. And there's distractions, of course. Come here. Come here. Good boy. Make sure every time he comes to you, he gets lots of love. Theodore! 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 He gets lots of love and affection, and he always gets rewarded either with a treat or something that he, is close to. You can give him a piece of kibble, you can give him a piece of ice, you can even let him have his stick or whatnot. But you want to make sure that every time you call him, he is going to come to you. Now, this one is a good way to practice. You can do either in the backyard or in the house, but it's really, really good to practice where there's lots of people, places there are going to be distractions. So I like to either get a 10 or 12-foot lead. You can get one from Petco, or you can even tie 2 leashes together and practice having Theodore go back and forth between, you and your significant other, you and a friend. That way he kind of gets used to coming when called, no matter who's calling him. And then he also comes when called, no matter what's going on in the outside world, he's automatically right there. I know with mommies and daddies, he's going to be more apt to come because he is used to you. But you want to make sure that he's going to come to everybody in the family. You always want to be high-pitched, happy, and then make as much noise as possible. If you can, have a treat. Otherwise, have something that Theodore loves, whether it's his stick or, a toy of some sort. You always want to make sure you're nice and happy. Theodore! 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 Come here, bud. Come here. Come here. Come here. And there's somebody out there, so of course he's interested in them. Come here! Come here, good boy! Remember when he comes to you, nice love and affection. Yeah. And if you liked my treat, I would give him one of my treats. Good boy. Good boy. Good job. So this is one of the most important commands to practice, because we do want Theodore to always be safe no matter what. Good boy. So having distractions when you're doing this one is actually a good thing. Good boy. Yeah. So I'm actually going to go over here. Good boy. Theodore. Theodore, come here, bud. You're fine. We love distractions. Theodore, come here, bud. Come here, bud. You want to make a lot of noise? Good boy. And as soon as he comes over, lots of love and affection. You want to make sure he's happy. So keep that high-pitched voice. Dogs love the high frequency. And make sure you give him lots of love and affection. Okay, so this was Stephanie and Theodore, and we were working on Come When Called. So make sure you practice this one inside and outside this week, okay?